Ah, yes. Okay. They say we are live. Now let's see if we are getting it here. Guys, we must do this tonight. Yes, we are live. Turu, 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 turu. Now this makes sense. This makes sense. Okay. All right, guys, we are live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live from Streamyard. I think this is good. This is good. This is good. Okay. So, what was I gonna say before? I was gonna talk about. I was gonna talk about. What's it? 1 second. I need to do something about the camera. Okay. Do not mirror my camera. Yep. Fantastic. Okay. I think you guys like this is better, right? Good. Okay. So welcome back to the Table of Men. This is where we're going to do it from. Yeah, this is where we're going to do it from. And being live at the table right now, I need to get back to what I had promised. I had promised to share my screen. And okay, so yes, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you guys. I want to play that song again because there was something I wanted to show you from that song that needs to be. So this song is titled Brotherhood, and then I'm going to be sharing it. Let's play it. I'm sure you guys are going to love it. Yeah.
ManityHQ, we there, so no dolly, no dolly. Listen up.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Listen up. One man they walk for nights, load heavy forehead.
You see?
He know he talk, he dey suffer for bed.
Yeah.
Silent pain, the way too dry. But another man there, you know they fear to cry. Because he get brothers when they hold his hand. When someday roll together they stand. Why you won't carry the weight they hold my brother? Lean on me, make I lean on you, no wahala. For ManityHQ we be one, oh. Make us stronger. Better life, healthier life, longer life, not the code. We know they walk this lonely road. We are join the vibe, no more silent pain. Brotherhood, now the shower in the rain. We are join the vibe, no more silent pain. Isolated man, with strength go fade, oh. But with the gang, we dey conquer every day. Your heart go dey beat, soft pressure go drop. We brothers by your side, the joy no go stop. Long life, now the promise, good health, now the gain. We wash away the sorrow, we wash away the pain. We ride the wave together, we make the life better. Nothing face us, we know they fear. We stand strong, we dey care. ManityHQ, we there together. No more silent pain, my brother. Yeah, on God.
On God. Yeah.
On God.
Okay, so I'm just going to go straight into the second song, Men in Your Corner. We need to listen to this song again. We somehow didn't have the opportunity to really enjoy it when we were live earlier. So let's enjoy it and let it, let it enter our soul. Hey.
Sometimes the load heavy for head, oh. And you dey silent, you dey paint on red, oh. Man they suffer, but you dey smile for street. But deep inside, the heart they miss a beat.
Yeah.
I beg, no go drown in silence, my friend. We need to speak up, make the broken wings mend. ManityHQ, they here for the fight. True brothers together, we making it right. Oh yeah, look my face, you see a brother indeed in the dark of the night. We be the lights that you need, no they hide the pain. Make you shout them out loud. Oh, don't stand up. You get men in your corner. No, they carry the weight. We no go let you suffer. We be the brotherhood. We they increase the lifespan. Healing and strength for every single good man. ManityHQ is standing so tall. Oh. When one brother stumble, we no let him follow.
Isolation is not anybody's interest.
Productivity rise when the mind is at peace. Oh, no more hiding the scars, make you worry, go cease. Oh, we dey talk, we dey heal, we dey raise up the vibe. Mama, this is the way for the men to survive. Don't be victim to cry, don't be victim to speak. Now the power we get when we help the weak. Odogu stand up, you get men in your corner. No, they carry the weight, we no go let you suffer. We be the brotherhood, we dey increase the lifespan. Healing and strength for every single good man. ManityHQ is standing so tall. Oh. When one brother stumble, we no let him follow. On God we stand, on God we stand. ManityHQ follow. My brothers indeed, speak up, my brother. We got you.
Hey,
Oh God, on God.
got you. On God. All right, thank you very much. That's those are the songs, and I really think that this is very, very vital information that we all need to get into our souls as men. So, guys, this is where we take it further. Now, let's just talk briefly. I mean, we don't have so much time because we've already spent a lot of time trying to get through all of the emotions. But let's do a bit. Let's talk a bit, maybe for like a few minutes, and then we wrap it up. So, I was trying to say earlier that a lot of men are suffering in silence, but smiling on the street. And trust me, you cannot make the most of yourself as a man if you are smiling on the street and suffering in silence. There's no strength in that. There's no macho in that. Like, you're not going to experience a better life. You're not going to experience a better life. Nothing is going to come off better about you, if you are living that way. Please, we need to get ourselves out of that thing of hiding, just living life in silence, just doing everything in silence. It's not to our advantage in any single way at all. Not to our advantage. So we need to try and ensure that we are not hiding in isolation. Isolation does not benefit you as a man. You cannot afford to do life alone. You can't afford to go through everything, the challenges and everything that you're facing alone. You know what they say about a problem shared is half solved. And that is a very, very significant thing. If you share what you're going through, if you talk about it, you realize that half of it has already been solved. I've said it at this table of men multiple times that a lot of us men do not actually need some salient, mind-blowing solution. Most of the time, we know what we need to do. What we just need is actually a little tap on the back, a little pat on the back, a little encouragement, to say, hey, you can do this. Let's do this. I'm going to do this. And that's what we need to do as men. We need to ensure that we are actually going all the way when it comes to opening up, when it comes to speaking up. We must appreciate and value the benefits of community, of brotherhood. A lot of us are living too solo, and that's not too good. It's not good for us. It's not good for us. The most dangerous trap a man can fall into is believing he must carry his heaviest burdens alone. And that is a big lie. It's a big trap, a bloody, disastrous trap for any man to enter. Man, you should not carry your heaviest burdens by yourself. You were not designed to. You were not designed to. In fact, you see, at the very least, you should have men in your corner, at least one man in your corner who is going to support you, who's going to encourage you, who's going to stand by you. Having men in your corner is very critical. I said it at the last Table of Men episode of Table of Men that if you don't have any man in your corner, there's something wrong. Something is disastrously wrong, because it tells that you have not been a good person. If there's nobody that is willing to stand by you in your darkest days, under your heaviest burdens, in your most troubled state, then you perhaps have not took it. It's one of two things. Either you have not been showing up for others, or you have not even been a good person that people like. And so for some of us need to change our ways. We need to stop being cruel. We need to stop being stingy. We need to stop being obnoxious, unnecessarily temperamental. Any little thing, bah, you lose it. You know, you're screaming, shouting at people, banging the table, all manner, talking down at people. No, we can't afford to do that, because you will not always be in that position in where you are displaying all those things. But there are the days when you will be in your low moments. In those moments, you need people. You need men in your corner. You and I know that there are some things that your spouse, your wife cannot understand. She cannot relate with, because she's not a man. There's something about the psychology of a man that only a man can understand. And that's why man to man hugs go a longer way than female to male hugs. I tell you. And it's one of the reasons why we have Hug a Man Day. I mean, that's coming up August 22nd. Now, it was supposed to be tomorrow, but we had to move it to August 22nd because we needed to make sure that we had all our preparations finally done. Yeah. So we're going to have it on the 22nd of August, Hug a Man Day. We'll be out on the streets to hug men. But please, if you cannot join us in Lagos, at the two locations in Lagos, in Abuja or in Halifax, Canada, please, wherever you are on that day, please hug the men around you for 5 seconds, 6 seconds, thereabout. Just hug them, encourage them, speak nice things to them. Tell them, oh man, you are good. You're a good man. You are doing well. Everything you're doing, your sacrifices, I see them. Now, man, you be. Eulogize them. Speak kindly to them. Encourage them. If you hug 10 men, you would have received 10 hugs yourself. But each of those men will have received just one hug. Do you get the idea? So you'd have had 10 hugs. So the more men you hug, the better for you, actually. So rather than waiting to be hugged, you go out and hug men. So hug 10 men, you have 10 hugs. Hug one man, you have one hug. One man hugs you, you have only one hug. So if you do 10 hugs to 10 men, you have 10 hugs. And let me not go into the research behind hugs, but you need men in your corner. You don't have the capacity to survive your heaviest burdens alone. You cannot. You are not designed for it. I've said in the past, there's no macho man anywhere, and that's just the reality. There is no macho man anywhere. Leave it. No macho man anywhere. All of us are just trying. All of us are just, trying to ensure that we give it our best shot. Yeah, that's what we are all just trying to do. We're just trying to give it our best shot. But, my brother, that's not what it is. We are all just trying. We are not, how do I put it? We're not exactly there. Yeah, we're not exactly there. We're not exactly there. So I need you guys to, take cognizance of this and know that you do not have what it takes to survive your heaviest burdens, carrying your heaviest burdens alone. In our culture, especially as Africans, strength is often measured by how much pain a man can absorb in absolute silence. That has to stop. Men, you are not designed to absorb pain in silence. Please stop absorbing pain in silence. That is not how God designed you. No way. That's not a measure of strength. Strength is actually vulnerability. Being able to speak out about what you're going through, being able to, cry and express how you feel about something that you're facing, that is strength. That is strength. We often teach men to lock down. Yeah, we often teach men to lock down their anxieties, mask their burnout, and perform through crisis without a scratch. But is that actually human? Is that really possible? And these are some of the things that make sure that men die early. At ManityHQ, we want men to live longer, a healthier life, a better life, a longer life. That is it. So, guys, the things that will ensure that we live healthier lives, we live better lives, we live longer lives will never be found in going through a lot of dangerous moments in court without a scratch. You will not have just a scratch. You will have wounds, heavy, huge wounds. And some of those wounds, many of us never get to heal from them. So we need to do better as men. We need to do better. We cannot lock down our anxieties, cover them up like they don't exist. We can't mask our burnout as if we are not tired. We can never get tired. And we cannot perform through crisis without a scratch. Crisis is crisis. Grief is grief. When you are grieved or bereaved, please grieve. You need to feel it. You need to experience it. Denying those emotions, bottling them up, will never help you, because at the end of the day, you're just going to explode someday. And when you explode, you lose it. And for some men, the explosion leads to the ultimate price. And you know what happens when a man passes on? Spouse never the same, children never the same. Outside of money, because money is even one of the big parts of it. But even outside of money issues, presence, the presence that is lost, the voice of authority, the voice of discipline, the voice of assurance, the voice of challenge, the opportunity to model leadership, fatherhood, manhood to your sons is lost. And when your daughter is to perhaps get married in the future, you're not there. Then they have to call somebody else to come and sit. Another man who perhaps stayed alive. Guys, stay alive. You have to stay alive. Stay alive. Isolation is not the way. And there is no strength in isolation, as I would always tell you. There is absolutely no strength in isolation. That's what it looks like, but there is no strength in isolation. So isolation is not strength. It is a breaking point waiting to happen. Isolation is not strength. It's a breaking point waiting to happen. Isolation is not strength. It's a breaking point waiting to happen. We need to think deeply about these things and begin to question the societal expectations or these social expectations of how a man should be, how a man should fare, how a man should express himself, how a man should deal, in crisis, how a man should deal, under burnout, under tiredness. You see, guys, you can be tired of life, for sure. You can actually be tired of life, and there are moments when you can want to just throw it all out, like just throwing the towel. I'm tired. I'm not doing again. It is okay not to be okay. It is very, very okay not to be okay. You don't have to live up to social expectations. Oh, if he's a man, he should be able to bear up under the pressure. If he cannot bear up under the pressure, then he's not man enough. Who said so? Who said so? Who made that rule? Guys, we need to do a lot better with ourselves. Finally, tonight, I want to talk about the importance of community. I will not stop emphasizing this. Yeah, I will not stop emphasizing it. We are launching the base, and we have cliques in the base. Perhaps maybe by the end of the year we're going to launch it, because we will be having coaching experiences for our clique leads, the leads of the clique, who are going to facilitate, or the coaches in the cliques. Yeah, so we're going to be having coaches in the cliques, and we're going to be having sessions for them sometime October thereabout. Gentlemen, while you are waiting for us to launch the clique, I take God beg you, find your own clique. Your clique doesn't have to be large. 2 guys, 3 guys together. You check on one another from time to time. You hang out from time to time. Because of our busy schedules as men, we may not be able to run meet every week. But if you can meet every week, fantastic. But if you can't meet every week, you can meet once in 2 weeks, or once in a month, once in 3 weeks. But please ensure that you are hanging out. It's very important that you hang out with your clique. Hanging out with your clique gives you this unusual advantage where you can enjoy the benefit of being heard, the benefit of being vulnerable. That is priceless. 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 And for those of us whose, your clique is outside of the country, you guys can have virtual hangouts, right? Have virtual hangouts. Just schedule a moment. You guys just talk about, things that have happened in the past week, in the past 2 weeks, the challenges you faced, the struggles you've encountered. Just talk about all those things. Talk about your wins, the things you've been able to accomplish. And then talk about your expectations, your plans, your goals over the next couple of weeks ahead of when next you're going to hang out. You'd realize that in talking about these things, your mind becomes clearer, your mind becomes sharper, and then you have a sense of accountability, because you know that you're going to talk about these things again when you meet. So you're going to want to do something about what you have talked about, yeah? And the areas where they've given you advice, they've encouraged you, you're going to want to try to do something about those areas as well, to ensure that you don't break under it. Exactly. So it is in your best interest to have your community, a community. Let me make reference to something that happened in the Bible. There were these guys, the apostles, who were following Jesus around. There was a time that they went through a very rough patch, very difficult moment. It just clicked. It just clicked. They were jailed, they were beaten. They were beaten in public. They embarrassed them. Public embarrassment, public harassment. When they finished beating them, flogging them, that's the counsel. It's like saying they take a person and then they carry the person to panty, and then they go and torture the person in guard room. Torture, big time. But this one, they now put cameras all around, when they do crime fighters kind of stuff, and then that's like something like that. Put them and then whip them. Like dehumanize them. When they came out of that rough patch, do you know what the next thing they did was? They didn't go into isolation. No, they did not. They didn't go and cry somewhere and just lock themselves up and use duvet to cover their head and cry under the duvet. They didn't do that. They didn't go and lock themselves or run into the forest and just go and stay there for 2 weeks away from eyes. No, they didn't do that. They didn't go and write suicide notes. They did not. They didn't go and think of what pills to take. They did not. They didn't go to a club or to a strip club to go and just, try and forget their sorrows, forget what has happened to them. They didn't resort to alcohol to, wipe away whatever it is that had happened to them in their mind and forget about it. Die the pain. They didn't do that. What did they do? It said expressly, when they left, when they were released, they went back to their own company. That is their clique. They went back to their guys. They went to meet their guys. Guys, when you are facing a rough patch, where do you turn? To whom do you turn? Where do you head to? Where do you go to? You should be going back to your guys. So if you do not have men in your corner, you will likely turn to the wrong place or to the wrong things in those moments. This is the essence of community. Having your own community, your clique of guys that you can always go back to, you can always run to. When you are with them, you know that nothing they happen, nothing they shake. With them, you are good. You are good. You will be fine with them. You'll be fine. So I need you guys to understand and always remember that community is one of the most priceless treasures that the man has. A magnificent asset. An asset you will always find useful till you die. So, gentlemen, isolation is not a strength. Not a strength. You may be a high-performing man. You are killing it in your workplace. You are busting all the targets. Acing all the interviews, scaling promotions, and all of that. You are rising fast, or you are making mad money, big time. Guess what? You are not immune to the pressures of life, to the pressures that come to manhood. You are not immune. And that absence of immunity means that you will always need your own community. Who do you turn to when you are in your darkest moments? You don't have to take off your armor, but you do need a safe harbor where you can lay down your shield. You need a safe harbor to lay down your shield, a place where you can be vulnerable. You don't have to hold up your shield in front of your guys. No, put the shield down. Put the shield down. They will help you check your wound on your right side, and they will help you bandage it, treat it, so that you can be strong again to go again and fight. Brothers, true brotherhood acts as an active structural insurance policy for your mental and emotional resilience. And that's why I'm going to draw the curtains on tonight's Table of Men. This is the first time we're going live on StreamYard, and I think we're going to be back here. Yeah, from next week we'll be back here, stream live from here. Trust me, this is something you always want to pay attention to. Your community, your brotherhood. Please have your brotherhood. Ensure you have a brotherhood. In that your brotherhood, no judgment, no posturing, just raw, authentic brotherhood. Just raw, authentic brotherhood. Brotherhood you can trust. Brotherhood you can trust. If you're not following us, please like this video. Please subscribe to this channel, ManityHQ. Subscribe to the channel. Please share it. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. What has your experience been with brotherhood? What has your experience been in your darkest moments? How have you handled situations where you were carrying weight, carrying load, all by yourself? And then let's know what your experience has been. And then I'm going to end tonight's episode with this song. Is our latest song, the latest song that we've just produced, but we have not yet put it up. So let's do this. Let's enjoy it.
We see you, brother. Every single day, we see you, brother. Look up. You wake up before the sun they rise. Carry the whole world on your back, no size. From morning till the night, you never break. Show them every load for your family's sake. They don't see the struggle all the way. How you push through pain and navigate money times, but you still they provide. Kids go school, them mama get pride. No time for yourself, you just keep it moving. But God, they see you, that's the truth. You proving, and not the house to complaints at all. When everybody for you see they stand up, you carry no other man come bear. But you do it daily, show yourself some care. It's fun for you and every man when they struggle. ManityHQ here to tell you we got your muscle. We see you, brother. We see you, brother. Every sacrifice you make, we see you, brother. We see you, brother. God give you the strength to share. We see you, brother. We see you, brother. The weight up on your shoulders strong. We see you, brother. We see you, brother. You been holding on too long. From your father's and you in every duty. Your time for the party, your time for beauty. You dey work hard, sweating for the bread. Planning for tomorrow, that's inside your head. Respect yourself, brother. You deserve it all. You the one them call when things get small. But who's support you when you feeling weak? Who hear your cry when you cannot speak? Take a moment, look up to the sky. That's where your power come from, that's no lie. God see your faithfulness, God see your heart. Every single piece, every single part. You a warrior, soldier, protector of your king. From the outside looking in, you always win. ManityHQ down with you, shoulder to shoulder. We here to remind you as you growing older. We see you, brother. We see you, brother. Every sacrifice you make, we see you, brother. We see you, brother. God give you the strength to share. We see you, brother. We see you, brother. You wait up on your shoulder strong. We see you, brother. We see you, brother. You be holding on to. Share you the tire, share you the worry. All the worry, but listen to me. This message they clear. Your strength come from above. That's near. We see you, we honor you. Every step, every move you do. You the backbone, you the stand, the strongest man in all the land. God see you, brother. ManityHQ see you, brother. Your family see you, brother. The whole world they see you now, brother. No break, no vacation, no time to rest. You always giving your absolute best. But remember, strength not about never falling. It's about rising up and still standing tall. Yeah, yeah. Brothers here who understand the game. We share the same struggle, we share the same pain. But together we rise, together we strong. Together we rise.
Brotherhood in your life, guys.
Take this message deep into your soul. You're not alone, you're reaching your goal. ManityHQ support you all the way. We see your strength, we see it every day. To everybody, every brother, every man where they try. This song I on them, let it touch the sky. You are sing, you are valued, you are strong. God got you, we got you. All alone. We see you, brother, we see you, brother. Every sacrifice you make, we see you, brother, we see you, brother. God give you the strength to share. We see you, brother, we see you, brother. You wait up on your shoulder strong. We see you, brother, we see you, brother. You been holding on too long. We see you, brother. Your strength is real, your work is true. We see you, brother. God see you too. God see you too. ManityHQ supporting them everywhere. We see you, we honor you.
Guys, we see you, brother. Thank you, guys. And that's where we draw the curtains today. Thank you very much. See you at the next edition of the Table of Men. Please have a good win. Bye-bye.